Well, hello everyone. My name is Glenn Ingram, and I'm the founder of Web Search Pros. I work with several State Farm agents around the country, and I wanted to visit with you a little bit to share what it appears to me as maybe some confusion or some misunderstandings that some agents that I'm talking to have. And I just want to show you kind of how Google really works. I call it the anatomy of Google. That way you can make educated and informed decisions maybe a little better when people are trying to contact you for advertising online, so you can maybe read through some of the things that they're saying to you and know exactly what you're purchasing. So let's get started here. I'm actually traveling this week in Omaha, Nebraska, so I just did a search for insurance in Omaha, um, and I wanted to see what would happen if someone had never been there before, so I cleared out all my history and my cookies. If you are in Chrome and want to see what it looks like without Google maybe pushing your site up a little bit more because you've been to it more often, if you just go over here and click on these three dots here and click on a new incognito window, that provides you with a window to do a search in that no one has looked in before, and so you don't have to worry about cookies or browsing history and Google pushing sites up there that you have been to more often. So let's just take a look and see what we see in Omaha, Nebraska. All right, the first thing we see are these ads here at the top of Google. This is what people refer to as pay-per-click or AdWords. This is what you're typically going to see the large companies working for, so the company you're working for advertising in versus an agent, because it's very difficult for an agent to make money advertising here because the large companies have made it so expensive. I'm going to jump over here to my Google AdWords account and show you that for Omaha, Nebraska, if you're searching State Farm, you can do that, and for between $1 and $2 a day, I'm sorry, not a day, per click. So every time someone clicks on that ad to go to your agent page, it's less than a couple dollars. So this may be worth doing a little bit of advertising with, but when you look at what a lot of people may try and tell you that they want to try and do some advertising for you for car insurance, auto insurance, or insurance, the top three search phrases when looking for your services, you see here car insurance is $60 every time someone clicks on the ad to go to your microsite. Insurance is $44 to $45, and auto insurance is $75. Well, let's be realistic about how people search when they're looking at Google. Not every one of them that clicks on that ad is going to call you, and you know as an agent that not everyone that calls you will become a client. So if we just use some simple numbers at $50 every time someone clicks on it, if only 1 out of 2 of them call you, which may be a high number, that's $100 for a phone call. Now if you can only write 1 out of 3, and again that may be a high percentage, that means you're paying $300 for a new client, and if your average commission is $2 to $250 or $275, you're probably not making money off that client that you've acquired from Google AdWords. And if someone out there is telling you that they're going to run some ads and they're going to average $3 per click, like I've seen some proposals, well, how can they do $3 per click when Google's charging 45, 60, 75? Now, even if they're doing it on Microsoft or Bing or Yahoo, you're still going to be $20 to $30, 15 to 20, probably 30 to 45. So there's just not a way that I've found or that I can see where it makes financial sense to advertise up here at the top of Google as an agent. And right now, on average, about 12% of the time when someone's doing a search will they click on these ads. Now as you scroll down, now we have the maps, which you may have access to this. Google calls this Google My Business, or a local search. You're going to have 3 to 4 ads here. There's 3 listings here, and sometimes Google will run ads here. They've tested this back and forth for the last 10 years from time to time. Now keep in mind, right now, on average, this part right in here will be clicked on about 10% of the time. Now it still is important to be up here and having position, because having 10% of the clicks is better than having 0 if your map isn't appearing here. And the one thing I think is more important with this is when someone is searching, especially our younger demographics, on a tablet or a mobile device, this just takes up more of the screen when your screen is only about this large. Now once you get past the maps, this is where you have the organic is called, or the natural part, or basically the main section of Google. This is where when someone's looking for insurance in your city, they're going to land and click on one of these pages 75% of the time. In fact, let me click back over to here real quick. This is the most recent survey that I've seen done. It was done actually this year in 2017, done by netmarketshare.com. So you can actually go here and look at this study. They're showing that 78% of all searches right now in 2017 were done on Google, 7% on Bing, and just under 5% on Yahoo. So Google is definitely the big apple when it comes to search engine and which people are using. Now I said 75% of the time people are going to go down here. Here's where the math and the science really comes into effect to see where you're going to have the best return on any investment if you are trying to get a better position organically. This came from that same research that shows that the very first spot is going to get clicked on a little over 20% of the time. The second spot about 14, the second one 13, and then down from there. So what that means in math is when you have 21 and 14 and 13, it means about 49% or almost half of the time someone is going to click on one of these first three listings here. So if your agent page is not in the top 3 of Google, you're missing out on about half of the potential searches on Google, and that's of the 78% of the people that are using the internet. So most of the people that are searching there are going to be on Google, and they're going to select one of these locations, one of these listings, and call and inquire about insurance. So that's kind of the anatomy of Google. I just wanted you guys to be a little bit more informed because I don't see you guys making much money from advertising here. Your map needs to be up here, but it's a small pool. I just want you guys to understand how important it is to have listings, your agent page, be up here when people are typing in not just your brand, but auto insurance, car insurance, homeowners insurance, business, life. The main P&C phrases that you guys are searching for, I have agents all over the country that are very happy because they're getting calls every week because their agent page is up here for those search terms. Real quick, just to tell you a little bit about me and our company. I've been in digital marketing, digital advertising for over a decade. I worked for one of those large yellow page companies for a while and was part of a team that was instrumental in developing digital marketing for them. We left and have started our own company now. Like I said, I work with several agents around the country. If you would like a second opinion or some assistance from us, please feel free to reach out. You can go to our website, which is agent.websearchpros.com. That's agent.websearchpros.com. There will be a link to that in our email that I'm sending you. So once you get there, you'll see a form on every page. If you simply want to fill out the form, we only work with one agent per city. So I have some cities that I don't have availability in. But if you want to see if we do have availability in your area, fill out that form. Once you're done with that, you'll get a link to a direct link. You'll get a direct link to my calendar. Just simply select a time. We need around 30 minutes because our company is a little bit different than others out there. I really want to get to know the agent before I want to talk pricing with you or anything like that, because I want to help good people get better positions on Google. I think it's very important when we have the ability to help your agent page get a better position on Google, that when the general public are searching for companies on Google, that we can actually make sure that we're putting good people in front of them. So I want to get to know you as a person, to know that you are going to service the people and take good care of them before we determine if we should work together and go down this road. So again, if you are looking for some help, want some more information, want a second opinion, just go to agent.websearchpros.com, fill out the form, set up an appointment, and we'll be happy to talk to you soon. Thank you. Have a great day.